All right, glad to be joined by Tracy Johnson, entering her second year as the head coach of St. Olaf. I have to imagine the second year is a lot different than your first year, Tracy, with everything that has gone on in the world.
Yeah, unfortunately, this year is different for everybody, I guess. But I didn't even hit my 1 year anniversary here at St. Olaf before things got shut down and locked down. But, we've been trying to make the best of it, just like everyone else.
What is it like coaching in a pandemic? You've been doing a lot of virtual things. Now you're together as a team practicing on the ice. But how do you run a virtual practice in the sport of hockey?
So essentially, our virtual practices are like a film session. So we get an opportunity. I joked with my team that I'm pretty PowerPointed out at this point, just putting together presentations on different aspects of the game, watching film that relates to that, and just getting the opportunity to talk about some small details in the game of hockey that we might normally not make time for when we're having to practice every day. I shouldn't say getting to practice. We're very fortunate for the moments that we get to practice. Getting to practice every day, and they've got class schedules and things like that. But it was unique. But we had an opportunity to either just kind of throw our hands up and say there's nothing we can do right now, or we could work every day to get better. And so that's what we wanted to do, and it turned into our virtual practices of sorts.
Have to imagine now that you're able to get to practice on the ice together as a team. It has to be a great feeling just to kind of get back into the swing of things. And now with 4 games on the calendar, it sounds like, talking to each one of the seniors, the team is just super excited to get some competition against another team.
Yes, the first word that popped in my mind as you were saying that was just energy. Getting the opportunity to be on the ice every day, just feel their excitement, energy. They've been working hard. They're invested in learning. It has just been, being on the ice is the highlight of the day for the coaches, of course, because we get to get out there with them, teach, and just feel their energy and encourage them to have fun. We want the time that we have with them on the ice to be the best part of their day, because right now there's lots of reasons to not have good times of your day. So we've just really enjoyed getting to be with the group in person, and have appreciated the work and dedication they've put in every day.
Well, it sounds like your team has remained focused, Tracy. You had some unparalleled, unprecedented academic success last year during a pandemic with 6 academic all-MIAC players on your team. So just talk about how proud you must be of the team being able to stay focused with everything going on.
Super proud. It was, I think everyone has their own unique challenges with what went on. And, to go from a fully immersive experience where you're on campus and to be forced all online, and now you're away from friends, and, a lot of college student athletes going through the same thing for sure. But just so proud of their perseverance and being able to stay mentally tough and continue to be dedicated to their academics. And yeah, you said it, proud is the word for sure.
We'll get to some of the leaders on the team later, some of the seniors, but you've got 10 new players on your team from across the country. So how in the world, during a pandemic, what does that recruiting process look like? Obviously they're on your roster now, so walk us through how to make that happen during a pandemic.
So for this incoming class, our current first years, coming from the East Coast and already having some of those relationships with a few of them, I think that is a huge factor in bringing them here, getting them here to St. Olaf. And, this past year has been interesting, that's for sure. And watching film. And then when the high school season commenced in January, able to get to some games in person. A lot of great high school athletic directors out there willing to, wanting their athletes to be seen and allowing us as college coaches to still get out there and be at the rink and do that part of the job. So it's looked a little different in terms of visits and what we're allowed to do there. But just like anything else, we've had to learn to be creative and be flexible. But it's still been every bit as rewarding to get to sell the message of St. Olaf women's hockey and tell people what St. Olaf as a whole is all about.
You have 10 new players, but you also have a new assistant coach, Kayla Chillstrom. So talk about how that relationship developed, and I'm sure you're excited to have her be a part of the team.
Very excited. You know, she's been in college coaching as long as I have. She's been doing it for a while. Loves it. Loves the game of hockey. Her passion, her energy is just is something that we're very lucky to have. And you know, I can't say enough about like the passion and energy that she brings to the game. And it was a little weird at first trying to get to know a new assistant coach like all virtually, but now that we've been similar to with the team, now that we've been together on a day-to-day basis, we just get to talk hockey and talk the team and talk coaching, and it's been great to just continue to build that relationship as well.
Let's talk about each of the 5 seniors. They've obviously had to be leaders virtually and now in person, sticking things out through a pandemic. They each seem so excited to be able to play these games, but maybe share some thoughts about each of the 5 seniors that we're going to be seeing over the course of the next couple weeks in action.
Absolutely. We've asked a lot of them. You know, they're having to adjust to their own experiences through the challenges of COVID and virtual school and the different guidelines that we've had, and at the same time be the leaders of our team and be the ones that we lean on to bring people together, take the big first year class under their wing. And you know, so Bridget, I'm going to go in number order here. That's just how my brain works. But you know, Bridget is just extremely, you know, caring, wants to excel, wants to work hard, and you know, she has really taken a lot of pride in being an only women's hockey player, and you know, has showed up every day ready to work hard and ready to do what it takes to put our team in a position to win. Olivia, I've been so impressed with her level of commitment to her teammates and to be a team first player. She always comes with a smile on her face, positive attitude, building her teammates up, wanting them to feel included. I can't say enough about how special it's been to see Olivia just grow in the last couple of years that I've known her, and she's really embraced that. We have MK up next. She was part of our leadership group last year as a junior, so I got an opportunity to start working closely with her last year. And I'm probably going to repeat a lot of the same words, but just her dedication and her passion. And you know, she loves the game. She loves and embraces wanting to be a leader and inspire those around her, and she just does that with her relentless work ethic. I'm just really proud of the fact that she has showed up every day with that work ethic and wanting to enjoy the time that she has left on the ice. Shannon, I'm going to keep repeating words. Proud of Shannon as well. She has been, anyone will tell you that hockey is one of her first loves, and she just loves the game, loves to study it, loves to learn, wants to help teach the younger players what we're trying to do. And it is really, I've been just so impressed with her level of care that she has shown for her teammates as well. And finishing it off with KP, you know, she brings the fun, that is for sure. She comes with a smile on her face, teasing her teammates. You know, she wants to just enjoy her time with her team and time on the ice. So at her compete level in the net has just, wow. I'm really excited to see what she does in between the pipes in these games, because she has really raised the level this year, and I'm really proud of her for that.
Last one, Tracy, what are you going to take away from this whole experience as trying to lead a team through a pandemic, and maybe some things that you're going to, memories that you're going to make, and things that you're going to take away and always remember from this group?
So something that we've been talking about a lot virtually as a team has been, what do we want our future to be about, and what do we want our culture to be about? And I think this is going to be a really pivotal moment in this program's history that each and every one of these women is going to have a hand in, and have have the opportunity to look back and be proud of that legacy that they leave for our program, not just on the ice but off the ice, most importantly off the ice, and the standards that we are going to set and uphold as a team. That's something that's really special, and I'm looking forward to continuing with the culture that we've worked so hard to establish, and continue going with that. Learned a lot of things about just communication and how important connections are. I think that's something everyone has hopefully learned throughout this pandemic, is never taking for granted the things that we can do in person. And technology there's been a lot of great advancements in them, and what we're fortunate enough to be able to do, but never losing sight of how important just that person-to-person connection is. And bright things ahead in the future, that's for sure, for St. Olaf women's hockey.